What's up? It's Eric. This music's a little loud. Okay. What's up? It's Eric. Today, I'm going to be showing you what to do as Darius when you're ahead, because I'm sure a lot of players have been playing Darius and got really fed in the laning phase, and then a little bit later on, they just end up, not doing as well. And I'll spoil it. This game, I go 13-1, and I just completely take the game out of control. So I'm going to explain what I did, what items I bought and why, and so on and so forth. So I usually like to start D-Blade in lanes where I know I'm going to be playing aggressive because I like the passive lifesteal. It still gives me health and it gives me 8 more attack damage, but I preferred Dorn's Shield this match because I preferred more of a passive farming playstyle this game, because I'm still experimenting with Urgot. Urgot used to be a huge problem with me, but I started playing Darius, or I started playing the matchup more and more, and I found out how it was a lot easier to play against Urgot. So every game it's important to go to the buff that you're going to, and if you're not leashing, you want to put a ward there. I usually wait until 135, so it looks like I fake leashed, and I come into the lane, and I don't really miss anything because it's really forgiving with how that goes. So right now I'm just kind of CSing, chilling, I know he wants to play aggro on me early because it's a ranged versus melee matchup. So you kind of just get whatever farm you can, get whatever poke out you can. You can hard engage early if you want to, but Urgot's passive with his shotgun knees, basically what his passive is if you see these arrows around him, that's where he can proc his shotgun. And he was already proc the 2 because he has to hit minions right in front of him. So I'm level 2, which is good for Darius, and I think I either went W and Q or W and E. And E isn't bad second, because then you get a pull and you get the I went Q. Okay, Q is good for poke. Because if you haven't seen my Darius combo guide video, I go into depth about Q and how to properly use your Q. Because you may think, oh, well, I just have to hit him with the blade, but it goes a little bit deeper than that, not much deeper. But that right there is a good trade, even though usually what you want to do is you want to, kind of like Renekton, auto-attack the minions as much as you can. But in matchups you can win, you kind of just want to play over-aggressive, and any chance your cooldowns are up. So if your cooldowns are down, you don't really want to play aggressive. And I pushed the lane here because the lane's already pushing, and yeah. Probably shouldn't have pushed the wave, but it would have just slow pushed, and I wanted to reset the lane as soon as possible so I can get this kill on him. And he's already used all of his corrupting pots, I believe. Yeah, he's already used all of his corrupting pots from our trading. I don't know if he has all of them active. It isn't showing his actives. No, he isn't even getting healed. So also, it's very important to W minions you're about to kill because it gives you half cooldown on that ability. And another thing, I'll continue that thought, but I want to pause this. So I don't know if you saw that, but as soon as after I Q'd, he engaged. He didn't just engage because he felt like it. He engaged because I wasted Q. And what most people don't know about Darius is Darius doesn't need his Q to win trades early. Conqueror fills that gap. It used to be like that, but now it doesn't matter. So I saw he started walking away, so I pulled him back in. I get my 5 stacks off, hit my Q, and I just flash auto him right there. I know he's going to die from that, so there's no real point in not doing that. And Lee Sin comes top to help me push the wave, even though I didn't really need his help. I think he was just greedy and wanted CS, because as you can see, he tried to take my cannon. Sorry for talking really fast. I'm just trying to talk in real time. Like, it's literally like I'm casting the game. But on that back, when you're in a fighting lane, you really just want to build to your phage as fast as you can. And off of that, I got phage alone because I'm CSing well. It's 4 minutes. I backed at around 4, yeah, like 420, 422. and I had enough for Phage and no pots, and I was like, I don't really need pots because I win trades hard, and I know he didn't really have anything because he's a lot broker than I am because he didn't get a first blood kill. If I even did get the first blood. I don't think I did. I think someone got first blood for an invade. But I think I was changing music here, so that's why I didn't react to anything happening in the jungle. Because they're fighting. I just remember tapping back in and I saw this. Urgot was running down. So I was just focused on farming. I was like, nothing's probably going to happen. They got away fine. So I didn't really mind. And I'm just farming. I want to make sure that the wave doesn't crash on my tower, but I don't want to kill too many minions. Oh, I was just pushing the wave. Wow, that's stupid. I should have just froze right here. This is perfect. Because now I set up a pushing wave with these two minions, and that's not good. When you have a gold lead, you don't want to push your wave into the tower so you can get ganked. But, let me go back. Yeah, that's just dumb. You don't want to do that. And I warded here because you always need a ward in this bush unless you're playing up really far or on this side and you're behind. But I pulled him here because he walked up. And then I have Phage movement speed. Oh no, I guess I couldn't get him. Usually Phage movement speed is enough to catch up to someone, but I guess he bought boots. No, he didn't buy boots, he's just fast. But yeah. See, I wouldn't have to do this awkward walking right here if I just froze the wave right here, because then the wave would probably be about right here, because I would slow push it. And slow pushing the wave just means that you kill minions that don't really need to die. So like, obviously when melees are about to die, you have to kill them, but if a caster is about to die and it's not really like really close to death, because casters is kind of what pushes waves, because casters just sit back and hit. Also, it's really good to hit Qs like that, because then you're sending the wave forward and that type of thing. But yeah, that was just unlucky because he flipped me into his turret, and like I said, if I just froze, I wouldn't have to worry about that type of thing. So I paid with my life with that death, but I was a little upset after that death. But it's always just important to keep a positive mindset, and also, whenever you get the chance on Darius, you want to buy refillable, because buying pots is just not as gold efficient, and you really don't need to buy pots every time you back. But yeah, basically I'm just laning. Not really, nothing going on. He rushed tabbies, and honestly, if someone rushes tabbies, don't think, oh, they have tabbies, I can't kill them. Think, this guy is stupid because I have Conqueror and a true damage ulti, and he really thinks tabbies is going to stop me from killing him. But I pushed the wave. It's always important, if you want to back, push your wave. But it was unlucky timing for me because this wave got here by the time I wanted to back. And since I still have a cannon minion, it's just going to make a big-ass wave that's just going to eventually crash into my tower, or into his tower. But, what do I buy now? Okay, so I backed for a ruby crystal, which is good because that's 150 more health. And if you already have a Phage, don't be scared. If you have 400 gold in the bank and you can afford to back, don't be scared to back for the ruby crystal, because then that makes your black cleaver only 1,350 gold. Because with just the Phage, it's 1,750, 400 gold deduction. That's less gold you have to get the item. So it's important to back, and he pushed the wave, so I don't really... I'm sure I missed whatever was over here, but I get to catch this wave because there's nothing to oppose them, so they're just going to run right into the tower, and I can just get them. Now what's important is using your W when you can. And, okay, so Lee Sin started a fight here. I engage because I know I can win this. I could win this 1v2. I don't hit a Q. He ults me. Lee Sin ults him away. I hit 5 stacks. And I just... Alright, so they disengage here. Which is fine. No one died, so I can't really be upset. I feel like it's because of Echo Roam, so they disengaged. Yeah, Vlad pinged missing. Kha'Zix is being really stupid about it. I'm running down, jumps right into me. I didn't predict the flash, but that's fine. And I'm clearing this ward, and Urgot, no, he just doesn't care. So Vlad then roams up, and I'm still forcing on Urgot. So he is engaging on me, and I still have hookup. So Just know, always pay attention when you have stacks on someone. Because that's how you get kills. People will think the trade is over when you're done auto-attacking, but you can easily just flash auto someone, like how I did for the first blood. That's why he didn't flash away from me, because he didn't anticipate my flash. Yeah, this was a really dumb overstay by them, because, what's it called? Yeah. That was a dumb overstay by them, because Urgot didn't have R, so they couldn't really do anything to stop me. So Kha'Zix came up. I have red buff, and I have 3 levels on him. I'm not afraid of him. I can easily kill him with just auto attacks. Know your damage. That's really important. You may say, like, Darius is broken or whatever because of that trade, because I remember my mid laner literally said... Someone said Darius is fair just because of that trade. But, like I said, I have red buff. I have 100. I had 132 AD. My W was literally only like 4 mana away because it's 30 mana. So I don't know what this guy was thinking. I guess he could have thought he could kill me with isolated damage, but maybe if I didn't back for this Ruby Crystal, he could have killed me. But anyways, Urgot TP's back in, so I'm just like, alright, whatever, I'll back. How much do I have in the bank? Yeah, I have 2k in the bank, so I'm not worried about anything. And you can see the gold difference is very clear. Not just in CS, but in kills and how many times you've died and has been denied XP because I have a level on them. And kills give a significant amount of XP. But now my wave is pushing towards him, but I'm also not worried about that because as long as he doesn't have ult, I can literally dive him. Like, it doesn't matter. And I have flash up. And ult is already on half. Ult's already halfway back. Literally a minute. So we'll just skip ahead to when I'm back in lane. Okay, so I'm back in lane. AFK once again because I think I was changing music. Not really worried about it. He's just farming or last hitting, so I'm not really worried about it. My main focus is killing CS. But I play over aggressive and push waves because I'm not afraid to get ganked. I want the jungler to come to my lane so I can kill him. But also, flash queuing is such a good mechanic. All you have to do is just flash, see where your Q is, know the distance of flash, and where you need to flash to hit your Q to execute. So you may be asking, why am I not kiting when I'm hitting, and why am I over here instead of over here? And the answer is, so I can proxy the wave, because this is a classic Trick 2G lesson. The minions will focus the tower if there's no other minions for them to focus on, because they get distracted by other minions. It's literally like gang war. Blue doesn't like red. Red doesn't like blue. They'll fight each other over the tower, unless they were already hitting the tower. Like, if you see how much damage they're doing per attack, like, obviously it's a little bit because they're just minions, but over time that damage racks up. Just like if you had a penny a day, you know, first day you only have 1 penny, but in a year you have $3.65, you know. But let's see what we got now. So we already have Black Cleaver and a pickaxe, and I went Mercury Treads. You may think, well, they have 3 AD. When I look, I press tab for what type of boots I need. I press tab and look at every champion on the enemy team and think, okay, he has a flip and a slow with his Q. Merc Treads is magic resist, reduce the duration of stuns, slows, taunts, fear, silences, blinds, polymorphs, and immobilizes by 30%. That's 30% I don't have to be CC'd. And see, after I Q, he's playing up. His jungler isn't even topside. He just, you know, he has a little bit of items, so he feels a little big. But I use my movement speed to my advantage. This is very, very important. If you know you can kill someone, like you're snowballing like how I am, I have tier 2 boots and a phage item. So I walk up, hit the minion, get my phage movement speed, Q again to maintain phage movement speed and get in range for the pull. I dodge the flip because I know it's coming, hit 5 stacks. Not really that worried about killing him now. I don't hit the Q, so we're just running. And he's still going for it. I thought he was baiting me to his jungler, but apparently not. And then he just walked into me like a dummy. I guess he has ult. Yeah, he does have ult. So I hit my Q, and I ult him. And the thing is, he could have killed me here easily, but I had a level advantage, so my ulti... Let me pause. My ulti now does 639 damage instead of 300, like how it did level 6. I'm level 11, I put a point to my R, it does more damage. So let's see. And also, these ticks of health. Sorry for the, like, not as new players that understand these mechanics already. I just want to explain for the newer players so they can understand how the game works a little bit more and improve their overall game knowledge off of this video. But you can see as I'm trading with them, he obviously has more health than me, but I know I have my Q up. And, what's it called? I already have 2 stacks on him, and each stack my ult does more damage. Anyways, I already knew it was 600 health. He has 1,400 health. Yeah, 1,400, 4 bars. The thick one is the 1,000 mark. So this is 9 bars, 900 health, and then that's the 1,000th mark. So then I pull him to CC him so he doesn't do anything fishy. And sorry for playing this back so many times. I just want to really point out that I saw how much health he had through his health bar, so I ulted and knew I would kill him without it going on cooldown in case there was anyone else in the area that I needed to deal with. Hit that Q, ulted him, done deal. And then I take the crab because it was alive and I could use the health and mana. And then I go take this, and I'm pretty sure I forward my wave after I take this right here. Yeah. Oh no, I run mid to kill Vlad. Which is also good because it's getting money on the map and helping another lane win, because Vlad was doing fairly well. So I whiffed E, because he walked backwards after I Q'd him. And I was getting a little scared, so I was like, alright, let me stop playing with my food. I just wanted to get the cannon. And then he actually went for the dive, which really surprised me. And he didn't do enough damage with anything. I had Q up again. That's all it took. I just walked away. I knew my ult was going to do him damage, but I warded for sure to see if I had to chase him. That's about all it takes for roaming and getting a kill. When you're getting dove as Darius, you just have to make sure you're the one in control. So what I would have changed here, you have to be reactively proactive. So we're going to pause it and play it a little slower. So I walk up, and he sees that I'm walking, but he's like, okay, I have ult, I can kill this Darius. He ults, I just killed the minion, and I go for the Q, so he pools. So I don't get my heal off, so he thinks I'm dead. Hemoplague procs again in about a second here. W. Hemoplague procs, it doesn't do that much damage because I already have Merc Treads. I go for the auto attack again because he doesn't have anything up. Go for the Q. Right as the auto attacks, get enough health, go for one more auto, and I'm like, okay, I don't need to chase him anymore. He has a second Q up. He will just die from the bleed, and there's nothing for him to heal off of. He could have walked down here and healed off of the thing, but I'm pretty sure Hemorrhage, yeah, Hemorrhage was way... There's still so much time on Hemorrhage. And this is in slow motion. So every tick, and he died on the last tick. So that works for me. So yeah, and all I really do... At this point, I'm 7-1. Way fed for a diamond game. So I back. And I'm building towards Steric's Gauge because they have a couple of high damage carries. Kha'Zix's Draven, so I want Steric's Gauge. Otherwise, I would go for Time Mat if I wanted more damage. Or just full tank if I don't need it. Lucky for Lee Sin, he doesn't die here. He does die here. So I'm running around seeing what I can do. They actually have 3 top. And they knew I was over here without wards. So I walk over one of their wards. And he sees I'm here, but he's like, okay, it's a Darius. I thought no one knew I was here. And that's why you buy pinks. But I already had a pink on the map. But you gotta update your pinks, I guess. So, to explain what I did here, after we walk up, I'm going to play it in some slow-mo so I can go more in depth and pace myself because I'm talking really fast this video and I want to slow down. I Q for the proc and he flips me to the tower, so I auto W back up a little bit, pull him out of the tower, so me and Echo can do more sustained damage, or safer damage. I Q again, and I ult him for the kill. He flashes and still dies. Now, he's engaging because he doesn't understand what position he's in. I hit the Q by chance. Draven's walking up. I'm like, okay. Tahm Kench eats me for whatever stupid reason. I didn't hit the Q, and now I'm taking tower, so I just get the frick out of there and live with 2 HP because I pop pots. And, yeah. That's about it. So now I'm 9-1. And we're just going to skip ahead because this is just downtime. So now I have a completed 6 gauge and a cloth armor, which I was building into Righteous Glory. So basically, it's just following up on engages and getting kills with your R in situations where you can get more kills. But if I can't get more kills with my R, there's no point in ulting, just continue. And what you saw there is I knew Vladimir wasn't expecting me to flash. So once again, yes, I could have ulted this guy, because I didn't know if I was going to kill this guy or not, but I just went for the W for the easy, secure, and I already had 5 stacks, so I flash queued and then ulted with my, or just got the kill with my ult. And that's about it. And then we just push in the towers. There should be a fast forward by 15 button. I like 10. So at this point, I have 10k in the bank, or 1k in the bank already. This game is basically already GG because it's 25-7. I'm basically just hard... Well, I don't know if I'd say hard carrying because I've only killed Urgot, Kha'Zix, and Nautilus, and Vlad. I just haven't killed Draven. So, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I guess I am carrying. So, we're really just... Whoa, I didn't even see this happen. That's funny. So I'm just going to back here. How much gold do I have? 13. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I buy Warden's Mail. So I guess I was going for Omen. Yeah, Omen makes more sense. So I can use the slow. Wave is pushing top, so I go top. Basically, all you want to do in the middle stage of the game, which is right about now, you know, past laning phase, you just want to go to the side lanes and push them. If you have TP, you can go bot if bot lane isn't stuck in bot. Or if your ADC and support isn't stuck in the bot lane, you can go bot and open the towers. But if there's still a tower top lane, you just want to go top and have TP up if your team needs you. And they didn't need me because they were still winning. So I didn't even bother. Even though, yes, I could have just TP'd and we could have just murdered them all and then ended the game. Does not really matter because they're winning anyways. So, I basically am just messing around top lane. And you can see with Conqueror how much damage you're doing. And I'll show runes and masteries after the game. 400 gold for that turret. And the fastest way to take waves is you want to go directly to the middle of the wave and just queue the casters. Anytime you have Phage and you're level 9, you will one-shot casters. And once you have Black Cleaver and another attack damage item, you will one-shot casters. But, yeah, that's about it for how to play Darius when you're really ahead. You just need to know your damage, know your cooldowns, and just understand the champion. Know your ranges, and know how much damage you can take before it's a little too late. But I'll show off runes and masteries. Or it's just runes nowadays, sorry. I'll show off runes. Runes. So this is about all I take on Darius. This is really all you need. Conqueror for obvious reasons, but I want to experiment with Press the Attack a little more because Press the Attack is very good on Renekton. Because Press the Attack was all you take on Darius when it first came out, other than Grasp, because I would take Grasp in the plus 100 health rune that was somewhere down here that they removed. Triumph for obvious reasons, because you don't need Overheal and you don't need this. Takedowns restore 10% of your maximum mana range friend, 10% of your ultimate's cooldown. That could be good for late game, but your ulti, after you already kill someone, is 0 mana. So, it doesn't even matter. Any of these work, honestly, from your playstyle. If you're mainly auto-attacking, Legend works, even though I think this is worthless on Darius because you already have your Q, and you have enough health regeneration and not need lifesteal. Alacrity for attack speed, so you can get your stacks off faster and earlier. And the Tenacity rune is good because then you're just CC'd for less. And Coup de Grace, because who doesn't want Coup de Grace? Even though Last Stand could be very good in those 1v2 situations in the early game, but Coup de Grace is just better for trying to one-shot people. And then I like to go Resolve with Bone Plating and Chrysalis. Bone Plating because you take less damage, and Chrysalis because you have more health. More health earlier is nice, even though Revitalize could be better. Heals and shields you cast or receive are stronger, and increase by an additional 10% on targets below 40 health, but there's only like a couple situations where you would Q someone when they're below 40% HP and need the heal to be increased for like those hyper carries that you're just trying to kill as fast as you can. But other than that, this rune is useless for Darius. This rune is good. Honestly, anything in this tree is good, but I just prefer Bone Plating and Chrysalis for my own playstyle. I like to not die. This isn't really that important to me because I can literally just proxy farm and do more damage to the turret. And 1v2, whoever tries to stop me. 1v3 is a little more difficult though, but if I'm fed enough and have enough items early, I can do it. But other than that, that's about it. And if you are a newer Darius player, and if you're curious about what skins have are the best to use, because on Yasuo, most Yasuos like to go High Noon or Default, or the new skin. I like the new skin when I play Yasuo. It's responsive enough for me, but the best Darius skins to use is any of them that aren't Dunk Master, because Dunk Master, the Q is just a little weird to me. I don't like the Q. It just doesn't seem as responsive. All the other Qs are fine. Dreadnova is the most posh skin, the most luxury skin you can use that looks and feels the best. But my favorite to use if I want results is Academy Darius or just plain old Default. Default has that nice crisp feel. But that's about it for this video. Leave a like and subscribe if you liked the video or if it helped you out or anything. I don't feel like I made anyone laugh this video, but if you did happen to laugh, go ahead and like the video and subscribe, share the video with your friends, yada yada yada, and leave suggestions in the below for videos you'd like me to make, such as guides on other champions, combo guides for other champions, like the champions I play. I'll show off my pool right now. It's under collection. So these, for top lane, my main champions is Darius, Yasuo, Renekton, and that's about it for my main champions. Sometimes Jax, sometimes GP. Fiora when I'm facing Darius, or Kled. Fiora is just so easy against Kled. Like, if you're against a Kled and you don't know who to face, just lock in Fiora, and when he Qs, just parry it right into him, get that easy stun off, and you just win in any trade, honestly. But yeah, other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, have a good day.